Evening. Just a lovely evening, Friday night, sat with a koi. Just thought I'd come on, see who's on. Evening, Joe. Just chilling out with the fire. Good evening all. Adam, Barry, Stephen, Phil, Jack, Carl. No intentions of what's actually happening here tonight, just a little bit of a koi feed and just fancy coming on, see who's in the house like. Hope everyone's set and ready for the weekend. Don't know what everyone's up to, but hope everyone can hear me okay as well. Someone put me a thumbs up if everything can be heard okay. Good evening, Fisher Growing Sound. Happy days. Thank you everybody. Gaming channel in the house. Neil, Gwyn. Just waiting for Mrs. Whisperer to get me a nice cup of coffee. She offered to make one. I said, yes, please. But yeah, to be honest with you guys, I could have been doing some work this evening on the pond, but just waiting for a few items to turn up. Window, and not in no rush. You've got to slow down now and then and just enjoy the work for what I've done, from where I'm at. Just enjoy a bit of the koi. Can get a bit on top of your house. Go. Video. But hope everyone's doing well. How is the grow on pond coming on along? She's coming on a trooper. Slow and steady wins the race and all that lot. Thought you said she was going to get you ice cream. Evening, James. How's the build going? My box welded liner arrived today. That's my weekend sorted. Happy days, Tom. Evening, just sent a message on Insta about the water in Devon. People get sick. Yeah, that's not quite near me. I did hear it on the radio myself. So the water company, Southwest Water, released something into the water supply. Some parasite of some sort made a load of people sick. Drinking tap water. But that's a place called Brixham. Nowhere near me. I'm not affected. My tap water's fine. Looking the hammer. How you doing? Doing fantastic. A friend was sick from Tiverton. I've been alright. Water filtration system are you going to put in place on your grow on pond, James? Like what you have done so far. Thank you very much. That will be spilled very shortly, but I am going drum filter. Watching Fry Fury tomorrow. To be fair, I haven't even booked it, to be fair. I was thinking about it. A few of my mates said I could come round theirs and have an evening, but they're all having a beer, so I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. Thank you very much. Right mate, how's it going? Going fantastic. Wish I had a bit more firewood, to be fair. I didn't quite bring enough. Just got to sort the camera out. I apologise about if it's moving around. I like to get myself comfy. I know you viewing, but just so I can read the comments at the same time. 53 people in the house. I love just sitting here, just chucking in a few pellets, making them swim round for it after they've had their munch. Keeps the exercise up on the fish. Makes them swim for it. Hit the like button, guys. Yeah, there's no sort of real intention of what's happening here tonight, to be fair. Just chill with the fish. Only 17 thumbs, come on people. Yeah, I don't know if that helps anything on a live or not. I don't know if we ever get any new people tune in and watch a live either. If there's any new people that's never seen my channel before, can you put a thumbs up in the comment section for me? But been a hell of a graft at work today. Busy. Friday night, I thought to myself, sun shining, I've had a busy week back at the grindstone. I wanted to come out and chill out. We got some new people. Any newbies in the house, more than welcome to subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Check out some of my other content that I've put out on the channel. It's always interesting for me to see if any new people turn up to the lives. But what an absolute banging evening it's turning out to be. Awesome channel, thank you very much, mate. James, would you put a ghost carp in your pond? Would love one. It's part of the reason why I, obviously, for the people that don't know, I'm a very keen carp fisherman. I just find the time when I start carp fishing, I get totally involved in carp fishing, and then when I start keeping the koi, I get totally involved in keeping the koi. So now the weather's coming a bit nicer, and I'm happy I'm at the stage where I'm at with the pond. It does free up a little bit of time. I'm looking forward to going out fishing again with my son. And I've got to chill down a little bit. I'm still going to make content, not going to stop making content, but I just having a bit of a slowdown this week. Questions: if there was 12 fish, but half of them drowned, how many is left? There we go then, guys, answer that question. Carp belong in proper sized lakes. They do, mate. It just would be cool to have one in the pond. I mean, a fish of 90 cm can survive in a man-built pond like this. If you had a carp and brought it on to that size, then it would be completely healthy to bring to that size. But to bring a big fish like a wild carp, you would never do it to a pond. You would have to, you know, buy one off Simon, whatever he's called again. But it does break the laws or the rules of koi keeping, as it's known. Not that I would worry if I decided to do it myself. I just like chilling in the garden. That's what it's about for me. I normally fish Raspberry, which is about 110 acre lake. No runs. Yeah, proper carp fishing. Same again, no reason I go carp fishing. It's obviously to catch fish, but I like the being outdoors. Just nice and peaceful, isn't it? Hopefully, plan to get the window will be turning up within next week though, so at least I'll be able to get that fitted. To be fair, it's not the pond where at the stage where it's at, the new pond build, people haven't seen. This one over here, where the stage is at with this pond at the moment, apart from putting the window in and getting the filtration on, cladding the side, rendering the side, whichever I decide to do when I get there. It was render and then have the artwork put on, but it depends what money I've got to do it. So slow and steady wins the race. Do jobs as and when I can. I've got to finish off the roof. I've got to put some sort of front lip on it to stop any wind draft and, well, more to stop the water coming in from the front a little bit, but do it as and when I can. Don't have to be as sheltered as what this roof is, but we'll see how I get on. Roof that I made there in the corner might even come down. I might come up with some other crazy idea. Is Mrs. Whisperer a big koi fan, or is she happy with you having this hobby? Yeah, to be fair, she's happy. She's getting involved more in it. She likes it more than what she ever did. But it is my hobby. She does enjoy it as well, though, to be fair. And I'm trying to get her involved in this hobby more so she can enjoy it as much as I do. But you can't make someone do something. So the time she spends out with me, the time she spends in the videos doing this, that's her choice if she fancies doing it. But it is good that she's into it. But the most important thing, I suppose, out of all of it, she don't mind me doing this at home because she knows, people that don't know, I'm an addict. I'm almost 200 days clean and sober. And basically this hobby has been a massive part of that for me. Massive part of my journey, and it's helped me get back on track. When it's relaxing like it is, when it's stressful and you've got problems dealing with parasites, it can cause you all sorts of headaches, but Snap James can't beat that feeling when out back waiting for a magic delcum. The sound is amazing when it starts screaming. Sat down with your mate, whoever you go fishing with, sometimes just on your own, listening to the robin or the bird, and then you get that one toner. Fish on, boy. Amazing, buddy. You're looking better for it. 100%. Thank you very much. Appreciated. But I got to, with anything that I do, living in the life that I do, or being an addict, you got to take time and find a break. So when you get 5 minutes, take 5 minutes if you can. But I really got to make myself sit down and slow down. And that's why this week I haven't been doing any videos. or made any new content to go out, because I've got to do what's right for me, and I needed a week to chill. Still work full time, but it's nice chilling with you guys at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Coming live, hitting the button. When I finish this live, whenever that may be, I don't have to carry on and do editing. I can just chill for a bit, but it keeps everyone updated of what's going on. And it's, to be honest, it's nice to have a chat with people when I'm sat in the garden, people that like koi as well. It's what you call the absolute hammer. Alan, how you doing? Hi James, just looking at getting a skimmer for my new pond. Looking at JBR Plastics, not sure what size return to get. Was looking at 2-inch, any recommendations? The size on your return would be, depending whether you're gonna just run a pump straight off of it and chuck it over a shower, or if you're going to gravity feed. My initial plans with the pond that I'm building was going to run, I only went with a 2-inch. My initial plans is that I was just going to run straight off of a pump, straight into the top of a shower, and just have the media really far spread apart so it can't clog up, and just run over the shower. A lot of people use that method and it works well. But yeah, I went with 2-inch, but now I'm actually going to run it through the drum, should I say. And 2-inch really on gravity is not quite enough. Can be done, but James, my main pond is looking mint. Looks like flickering twitches has stopped. Yeah, the old fire has it's gone out, and I can't be bothered to chop any more wood up. I've used up all my scrap bits that I wanted gone. James, have you been affected by that dodgy water in your area that's on the news? No, mate, I'm quite lucky. I haven't. It's local-ish, but it's not local enough to affect my supply. I think the fish would give me indication as well if there was anything dodgy. The only thing I will keep an eye out for, because it is the same company, I don't know how their systems work or where the water comes from. I believe that the dodgy water comes from a reservoir that doesn't feed anything to do with me. But you never know if the water company would ever up their chlorine levels to kill anything in their pipes possibly, or I don't know how it works. So I am just keeping an eye on how much chlorine's going to the pond. But yeah, for anyone that don't know, so my company Southwest Koi, there was on the news, and I don't know everything about it, but apparently there was some parasite or bacteria or something in the water that was running through people's household tap supplies, drinking water supply, and it was making a load of people sick, vomit, diarrhea. And I think the water company, initially, I heard it on the radio today, offered £15 compensation to every household that was affected. And I was thinking to myself, 15 quid for getting the shits? Yeah, you can jog on, mate. Southwest Water, not Southwest Koi. Yeah, Southwest Water, a water company in my local area, to be clear, not a koi dealer. But it does just show that's what we drink. Pay for water. That is about 100 years. Simon, I'd rather drink my pond water. Take a chance of getting a bit of Costia back your throat or something. I mean, if you had to drink it, boil it. kills the lot. We pay standard charge on our council tax rather than pay litre in Scotland. Evening all, how's the grill on pond coming on? Hello Si, coming on quite nicely actually. 73 people in the house. Anyone new, give us a like, give us a subscribe. It's always interesting to see after I've done a live how many more subscribers come in to watch a bit of content. You don't even have to have a koi pond really. Sometimes it gives you ideas in your garden. I love watching other people's channels. I was thinking of an idea as well. I've done it in the past, but anyone else who's got a koi pond in location where you're to and you want to show your koi pond off, I was thinking about asking some people just to do a video or a clip of their pond. Obviously with the channel that I have, it gives me a good way of showing that to other people. I know it's always hard when you first start a channel or try to show what you've done or what you've did or how your pond looks. The way YouTube algorithm or whatever the hell it's called works. The longer you've been on YouTube, obviously the more views you got, the more subscribers you got. It does give you a massive boost and help. Because it gets shared a few more times. But I was thinking it might be a cool idea. A few pond visits. I'm the type of guy that likes to see other people's ponds as well. When I'm flapping around on YouTube looking at other people's content to see what they've done or how they do things. Because there's some absolutely outstanding ponds built in the UK. Absolutely amazing ponds. In-ground ponds, out-of-ground ponds. I mean, some of them are next level. Some people think my pond's good, but this is minor details compared to what some people have done. And it'd be good just to share that with the koi community. That's why we're all interested in the hobby, I suppose. There's a lot of people though, I suppose, with this hobby, it keeps there's a lot of people interested in this hobby, and some people, it is an expensive hobby as well, and some people with their prize fish, they don't like showing it or sharing it. Quality hobby though, I think. Doesn't matter what sort of pond you got, if you can sit in your garden and enjoy your fish, love it. What is it about it though, guys? What makes, be interesting, what makes the hobby for you? Is it the buying fish? Is it the building ponds? Is it after you've done something to sit and enjoy what you've done? Or just relax with your fish? Or is it seeing what someone else does and then makes you want to do something on the weekend? You got Mrs. Whisperer puppy yet? To be fair, mate, you can say that all night long tonight because she's not on the live, so I won't get an hero. But one thing I'll say, she's been looking. But where the difference is, where it's like me, if I'm starting looking at something, I only have to look at it once and then I'm like, yeah, I want it. I want it. Bit like the drone situation. Saw the drone and I got to have one. Just got to wait for that to happen. Other things to pay for first. Can't believe I'm out of firewood already though. I noticed after a year that my mains water on the KH went from 8 to 9 to 15. No doubt the TDS will be about 600. It's strange, isn't it? The water is always changing what goes to your pond. All depends what they do with it their end before you put it in your pond. I mean, the thing with this hobby, I mean, you can take it to the extreme, can't you? I think that's why a lot of people do go down the RO route, because it's just another step procedure where you know exactly what's going into your pond at, well, it gives you more of a better exact than what the fluctuations could be by not having it at all, I suppose. But I don't know enough about RO to talk about RO systems. How many koi have you added recently to your main pond? So we've actually added 2 this year. Something I don't, or very rarely do. I think the pond itself is at a nice, comfortable sort of standard. Filtration wise, I could easily handle all the amount of fish that's in this pond, but to give the fish, I'm not trying to grow my fish massively. I like them to live as healthy a life as possible, give them a nice diet. If they grow well, they grow well. If they don't, they don't. As long as they're healthy. I think the amount that I've got in there is a comfortable amount, really. There's enough room for them all to enjoy their life. The more that I put in there, the pond, like I said, would handle it, but I'm quite happy with how many I've got in there now. But like anybody, all of us koi keepers, they always say not buying any more. And then you get that little feeling come into your head. You go to a koi shop, have a look round, thinking that you can get yourself another fish, because it's a massive part of the hobby. But that is why I have built this over here. So when I do get the feeling where I want to go out and buy myself a new fish, or do watch a fish develop and grow, I think I found myself with this hobby, myself personally, this is, once everything's up and running and it's all singing and dancing and everything's tickety boom, you can soon lose interest of doing the next thing if everything's running right. If everything's happening and it's all working and you can just relax and enjoy your fish. Depends what you want from the hobby and what you get from it. Me, myself personally, is like, I like DIYing and tinkering around and constantly being involved with something, changing for the better, or just make something look different. Pretty much like the greenback on the back of what I did this year. There's always improvements that I'm planning to do, upgrading different things, changing different things, painting, keeping it nice. I think the next thing that I might be looking at doing is might put a different style stone on the floor. Might actually put a block pavier or something down. I'm not really sure yet, but I might change that. I might do something to the conservatory as well. But that's why I like sitting in the garden, because it always makes you think. Some nice acer trees you need, mate. Yeah, I reckon I do. Definitely. I'd have to put them in pots, but that ain't a major problem. I was thinking the other night actually about over in the back corner over here. I'll take you over there and just show you what I was thinking. So, don't know if you guys can see, but down there where I've got a ball valve, I've got all this wasted space. It's nice to look out and film, but I'm thinking about putting, especially for the summer, putting a veg filter up here or something, and grow some natural pond plants and just have it running, because I've got 2 ball valves, one for the pond and one for the return there. So I could return it through a system, back up round, and then have it just trickling in the top here. But just a little bit of vegetation more than anything. Don't know what the view's like of the fish looking like that. Does that look pretty cool? Or have we got a bit loud because I'm near the showers? That shower there, it's a shower. That's going to be an amazing fish. It's really starting to develop a lot better now. It's been a slow process, but I think that's done the fish justice. The more the Sumi and Benny keeps on developing on that fish. That fish there is just absolute unit. Really, really cool fish. This old chunk. That fish is growing up to be a chunk. But you can see they're all a lot more happier than what they were. From what I was dealing with, people that don't know the parasite problems. Look at the scalation of that. Mint. Beautiful. Beautiful. This one looks cool as well. I like the colours. Scalation on that. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. But yeah, so I might make myself something over there, tinker around. Got a few little ideas, plans. Might work, might not. Until you might just give it a go and see what happens, like, you know what I mean? Sam Coffee, evening me handsome, how you doing? They look stunning. 66 people in the house. That's quite a nice view as well, isn't it? It's also getting to that time of year where, when the weather's banging, grab the sea fishing gear, bugger off down to the beach, take a barbecue, burgers, bosh out on for a few hours. See if there's anything floating around. Good job it was only parasite, James. I think I got bacterial. Seem to be losing fish left, right and centre. Get down to Mevagissey. Hell of a place. I love Mevagissey. Absolute hammer, mate. Get down Mevagissey, have a pasty. And a portion of chips. And a pack of Star Mix Haribo. What about a modified double barrel water feature pouring back into the pond? That's a good idea. Just something to play around with. But the intentions is to obviously get the new pond up and running. But it's nice to stop, admire your work, see where you're at, to see what you got to do next instead of rushing and making a mistake. We're off to Exeter next week. Partner said to ask where's good for carp fishing. Local place to me, if you just want to run water and catch some a decent size carp, or have a good bit of fun from sort of £15 up to £30, try out a place called Goodiford Mill or Digger Lakes. Digger Lakes is a bit harder, but results are definitely worth going. Video quality is poor, mate. Must be the internet. Must be the internet. I apologise about that. Is the video quality better now or is it worse? Anyone wants to send me anything, it's all through Instagram. But let me know if the video quality is bad. To be fair, it's not going to be a massive live anyway. Same, mate. Alright, well, it's probably me Wi-Fi playing up. I'm going to go and have me tea anyway. I was only coming on just while I was out in the garden for half an hour or so, having me wind down after work. So I'll come on another time, guys, when the video quality is a bit better. Sounds and looks like it's signal. Right, I'm going to end the live then, and I'll catch you all up later on or something when I next get this video going over here. Get the window in, bing bang bosh, and away we go. Have a good one all. Have a lovely weekend, and if I don't see you in a week, I'll see you for a window. Thank your mother for the rabbits. Bosh.